Uh,
I keep thinking that I'm the one that picked these.
Yeah,
Like, wait, what?
we're eventually just gonna have done every track. All right, Jumps of Doom. I probably shouldn't be a different character for this one, but I will.
Actually, you know what?
Oh shit.
You're not gonna show it off. I'll show it off.
What? Oh, that's cool.
Alt color Captain
Okay,
Falcon.
can you show all the colors real quick?
I did.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, well,
I
that's
went
fine.
through all of them at once.
I'm definitely getting last on this one.
Probably too.
But, oh, I did one other thing, like not long before you got here, just in preparation for the fact that, well, I might have to screw you out of being an F-Zero X. All right, so Galen has been in about, I forgot the number, 23 Let's Plays on the channel? Might
Right.
be higher. 23 is pretty high because we've done 124, 125, goddammit.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You can see that on my screen.
And there are 13. I thought this number was going to be a lot higher. 13 Let's Plays where we both actively planned for Galen to be a part of,
Gotcha.
and then he didn't end up being part of it for some reason or another. I really thought that number was going to be a good bit higher.
Huh.
As I know, that's become a running joke where I say Galen's going to be here for the multiplayer, or Galen will be joining me for the next Let's Play. And then,
I never do.
yeah, it just doesn't happen. The first 2 Zelda games, the first 2 Metroid games. None of these. I know what I want. Yeah. I can't hear the music, so I'm pretending that.
What's your favorite theme here?
Here? I'm gonna have to be a basic bitch, I guess, and go with either Mute City or Big Blue. I gotta be honest.
Silence.
There you are. No, Silence and White Lands theme both make me mad because they're not the SNES games theme. Because those are the best songs. In
Dream
the
Chaser
original
is
game.
one of the best themes.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Climb Up and Get the Last Chance and Dream Chaser are great songs. So is Devil's Call in Your Heart, but the SNES soundtrack cannot be beat in my opinion. And I'm not complaining about this soundtrack. I thought you would find this interesting.
What? Okay. Can we
Oh.
Uh,
Can we what?
not do that? I'm just gonna retry.
No. A lot of critics hated this music.
Wait, really?
Yeah, when this game came out, the critics, some people called it dreadful. One person said, I would never listen to it on my own, but it's good. And then my favorite, somebody called it, was that you? I watched that from my screen.
We get one more.
Okay. Somebody called it, and this killed me, retro.
Retro for maybe like 80s metal.
I mean, yeah, I guess metal was considered dead in 1998.
I mean, metal was dead. Nirvana killed it for a while there, at least.
Yeah, and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden kind of transformed it temporarily by being considered alternative metal, which I mean is my preferred type of metal. I like metal. It's like this, this soundtrack I would listen to in my own time. And, oh yeah, but I like metal. Okay, I just never seek it out because it's just not my thing. Like
The F-Zero X soundtrack is a very particular vibe, I will admit. It's not normal. F-Zero music in general is like, well, obviously it's fast-paced and whatnot.
well, see, when you think of F-Zero, you think of this game. When I think of F-Zero, I think of the original and Satellaview game. I mean, oh my god, like, I cannot advertise BS F-Zero Deluxe enough, by the way. The recreations of all the lost tracks included. Including all 8 vehicles from the SNES games. And that is the best F-Zero game of all time. This is third in my heart, though. Again, I've only played the one game after this, Maximum Velocity, but I didn't give it enough of a chance. I played it for like 20 minutes, and I was like, this kind of controls like shit. Did you play it?
What?
Maximum Velocity.
This is literally this and
No, Maximum Velocity is the GBA game.
this and 99 are the only F-Zero games I've ever touched.
Wait, you never played the original at all?
I might have.
I would be shocked if you never touched it. Did you choose that or did I? Was that White Land? That was White Land. I guess I can go ahead and announce the next
Give
Let's
you
Play.
some flashbacks for the original.
Wait, what did you choose? Firefield?
Yep.
Oh boy. Croson Beast 315, thank you for commenting about Firefield. But I'm sorry to disappoint you in that it is not that difficult in this game. Thank God. I've come to really love original Firefield. I wish I could redo my original F-Zero Let's Play, because I'm a lot better at that game.
I mean, you can.
Well, yeah, but like, I've got a lot of games to do. Speaking of, the next Let's Play is none other than we are finally getting back to Pokemon with Pokemon Stadium Japanese, aka Pocket Monster Stadium, aka Pokemon Stadium Zero. That Let's Play will not last very long.
Am I gonna be in that one?
I don't see a use for multiplayer in that one. I don't even know if you can do multiplayer. I think so.
Yes, you can, because that game literally exists as a tournament thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was doing my research on it last night, actually. Which I've been trying to do for so long.
The only thing I really know about that one is that it's basically, like, when they call it Pokemon Stadium Zero, they're not lying.
Yeah, it essentially functions as a prototype of the next stadium.
Yeah, everything I've seen from that just looks like an early build of Stadium.
And I've played it, and it's not...
I've never even played it.
I mean, it's not... There's no fan translation for it, which is strange because it's the third Pokemon game or fourth Pokemon game that ever... No, it is third. No, fourth.
It's
Japanese
strange, but once again, we're getting into the whole fact that it's basically just a fucking tech thing.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
You get a slightly different version of a game, and fans of a series as huge as Pokemon... Oh, you were about to win.
Yeah.
Fans of a series as huge as Pokemon, the biggest multimedia franchise.
We still
of all
don't
time.
have the okay, no, we still don't have the Korean blue version of Blue Rescue Team, so no.
You mean Gold Rescue Team? Yeah, no, that's just because that's lost. Partially lost, right? They have a demo of it or something.
I think so.
But no, that whole thing is just lost. They're looking for it. Oh, that was you.
Well, you see, but that's the thing. Those things exist, so no one's caring about a Pokemon Stadium prototype.
That's true. But it's just strange to me that somebody hasn't started a project like that's never going to be finished of translating all the games. For something like Pokemon, when Donkey Kong Land 3's Japanese remake has a fan translation patch,
Yeah,
and
but
Pokemon Stadium Zero doesn't, I'm just shocked.
yeah, but there's a lot less text to translate in Donkey Kong Land 3.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And plus, I mean, you wouldn't have to, localize the announcer's voice. I mean, the clips are pretty much the same. You would just use the ones from English Stadium 1. But also, of course, we will be doing Croson Beast 315's custom Wrecking Crew stages between Let's Plays. I hope to do 16 of them, but we're getting into the impossible section where we're going to be required to get the Golden Hammer in the first stage of the 4 and keep it all the way through all 4. So if I die once, mess up even slightly, I have to redo all 4 of them. And that's going to be, I'm going to want to pull my hair out. But I have the next 4 stages programmed in. Finally, I've been trying to do it for days. I haven't had enough time to do it because while I'm at work, I've just been trying to, I did now, 100% Metroid Prime Remastered.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, items, not scans. But I was close, 90-something% scans.
So you probably just missed one of, like, the one-off missable.
Oh, I missed 2 Chozo lore, I think, and some of the artifact hints, if those even count.
The artifact hints don't count. You get the hints when you pick up the artifact.
Oh, okay. Well, your turn. Yeah, I 100%ed that, but it took me forever because the guide I was using was Wikitroid's list of rooms, because it says items in this room, and it'll say none or list the items. There are 2 rooms where it says none But fun fact, they sure do have an item. So I went through that list 3 times and decided to check another list, and you betcha, Hydro Access Tunnel has an energy tank, so does Ruined Courtyard, and there are 2 missile expansions, and I was confused because you can't have 99% in the game. You go straight from 98 to 100 because of the Phazon beam. Which makes no sense. But, whatever. I did it, and it was so satisfying. Like, that was the most satisfying ending. I won't spoil the ending, even though I know this isn't a Metroid game. For those of you who don't want the ending of Metroid Prime spoiled, I won't spoil it. I'm not talking about like plot stuff, but you know. So then I finally...
The final fight is actually...
yeah, the whole final section is just great.
Are you talking about like from...
I'm talking about the pre-final boss
fight.
Yes.
From entering Chozo Ruins, or
the artifact temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I either like die or get first, and there's no in between.
You got 4th in one race, I think. Yeah, you definitely don't play as carefully as I do. Oh my god, I say that and then...
I don't know what that means.
You know, that's Mr. Zero.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah, what does Mr. Zero do? He's on my ass! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I did it. I wonder if you can kill that AI. I'm assuming you can with the slot machine.
I mean...
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, they've got...
Oh yeah, we haven't tracked our victory. We haven't checked our victories.
Yeah, no, I don't fucking care. I'm losing. I know that.
You want to keep going or you want to stop?
That's fine.
All right. No, do I want X? Honestly, yeah, I like X.
I want the Y cup.
What's in the white cup?
It's the same as the X cup, except it's identified as female.
Oh, god damn it. I had a really stupid moment. I didn't want to put it on screen because I wanted the comments to destroy me, if anybody noticed. I was so confused, like, why my top speed was in kg. What the hell did kg mean at the top of the screen? But I know, I realized in editing, oh, that's fucking kilograms. That was so dumb.
That's your fucking weight, dumbass.
I mean, I had a lot
What the fuck is this map? Oh my god.
I love this
Oh
so much.
god, this is rough.
This is good stuff.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but damn, these turns, I've seen less sharp turns on mountain ranges.
Don't get me started on driving those New Mexico, Arizonian mountains.
Oh, I was playing.
terrifying.
So do you know what the crew is?
The crew? Yeah, I got a crew.
Okay, the
My
game,
homies.
the game series.
No, I have no idea.
The crew, it's a racing series where like the main draw is that.
Oh, I actually do.
You have the open world where it's the full map, the full like country map.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Jake got me the crew 2 because it was on sale for $1.
The crew 2, the homies return?
I guess so. Anyway, and we were driving out of Los Angeles, and I thought, or out of California, and I thought about you.
Yeah, no, driving into California is steep.
Yeah, we were driving up the mountain.
Yeah, it was so weird. Yeah, now, on the way out, that's fine. I prefer going steep up than steep down. Driving in, the second you get into California, I was wondering, like, we're really high up right now in Arizona. Like, we're in the mountains. We're about to be in California, like, near the beach. Well, turns out it's just whee! Straight down. I'm glad I slept through that. I didn't drive in California much at all until the very end. It is your turn.
Oh, right. I feel like subjecting us to this.
Oh boy, I'm gonna play as the character I think some people probably care about the least. He's the least like generic, so because I mean you got shit like Antonio Guster, and the guy who's
Actually, James McLeod.
well, okay, he's cool, but I'm talking about useless characters.
Oh, useless characters, yeah.
Like Antonio Guster and the guy who steals the and Drock, the vampire guy. Like, what is that?
Why are there so many racers?
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining either.
But like EAD went way too hard on this game. They had no reason to. Oh, dirty racers! Yeah, like AI generated tracks. Like what?
It's not AI generated.
Technically, because it has to follow a set of.
That's not AI.
I mean, I guess
That's what tech bros call AI for buzzword purposes.
that makes sense. I feel like random generation still requires a good bit of artificial intelligence.
What what we think of as AI right now is literally just machine learning. It's not actually artificial intelligence.
See, when I think of artificial intelligence, I always think of Smash Brothers. I think of Luigi in Super Smash Brothers, the original. I have no
fuck
idea
my
why.
ass!
Oh.
I was doing so good.
I've never fucked an ass before, and I don't intend to start now because I don't want poop on my dick. But I appreciate your offer.
I mean, same.
I don't get all the hype about anal sex.
Neither do I. Or rimming.
Is that, you mean like rim jobs? Like licking ass?
Yes, like eating ass.
I like.
Jason.
I know too many people that enjoy eating ass. I can think of at least two. Only two.
I can think
hopefully.
I think I'm probably thinking of the same two.
Cody and David?
Yep.
Yep. You know what? No.
At what point are you just gonna cut us off?
I said whenever you're tired. I don't care. This'll just slot in nicely. A good few videos for a few days. Not as if you guys didn't get to hear me ramble on enough. I talked about color blindness when it comes to racial equality. I talked about how I don't want to vote for anybody because they all suck.
Yeah, well, some of them suck less than the others.
That's true. I said if I were... I do want to clarify. I said I'm not voting for Trump because, just primary principle above anything else that I won't vote for somebody who has had sex with 12-year-olds. That's just a personal, like, what do you call it, conviction, I guess. I said I wasn't going to get into politics again. No, I never said that. I can say whatever I want. I don't know. Everybody, including you, is trying to convince me to vote for Kamala, for more liberal isms, which would be a good thing. Not for the economy, per se, but that's the least important.
The fact that she's running on the platform of just healing the fucking country is getting me.
Something that just bothers me about her is, like, she acts differently depending on who she's talking to. Like, watching her put on a fake urban accent and talking about how she grew up poor just really rubs me the wrong way. Because, I don't know, she didn't. It's weird. It's bothersome. I don't like politicians in general. I mean, obviously, nobody does. But... just like 90% of the people I know either say they're like, okay, so you got the group of people that say they're not voting, and then you got all the other people who try to convince me to vote another way. But I really might just vote for the Nirvana bassist. I really might. Black Shadow wasn't that bad. I really don't like the way he looks in this game.
Yeah, the comic book art style did wonders for a lot of characters. Not this one.
Yeah. But like, no, I will obviously admit Kamala Harris is a better choice than Donald Trump.
But, wet paper bag is a better choice than Donald Trump, so,
Okay,
And-
I haven't
and-
looked into this.
And you know, then our vice president wouldn't be a couch fucker.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't care if it's not true. It's
yeah.
funny.
It's hilarious.
It's funny, and him trying to say, "Oh no, this is true," it just made it look more true.
Yeah, like what an idiot. Oh.
And then he fed Trump the fucking the Haitians are eating the dogs and cats.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, like oh my god, everybody's so dumb. Oh, another thing I don't like, you know, my dad brought up this point, and I initially rubbed it off as like, okay, sure, just your conservative bullshit. Which again, you know, I have friends that are conservatives. It's nothing against conservative people as a whole.
No,
I
his dad's
don't-
just a piece of shit.
Oh yeah. No,
His
I'm
dad
not-
is a garbage human with the most awful takes imaginable, and that's not even a joke because if
Hey-
you've watched the channel, you know this.
Hey, he has good qualities. I just okay. Another quick tangent. The Pinewood Derby thing. I do want to point out. I put this in the description. It made it sound like I was just really bitter about my childhood and how my dad just took over the Pinewood Derby, called my Pinewood Derby car ugly that I designed to design the rest by himself, and how I had to like babysit him instead of him engaging in things I'm interested in. Those are still kind of fond memories. I don't look back on them bitterly. It's just like strange to me. That's all it is. Like, you know, I had a very good childhood. Wow, you really don't like X. Let's play Arbin Gordon. That's his Japanese name. In America, he's the Skull, but in Japan, he's Arbin Gordon. And that's the funniest thing to me.
Anyway, you were saying about
Yes,
your
okay.
dad's take.
Yeah, he said this thing about how, like, yeah, Tim Walz, that's the vice presidential candidate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about how, like, he's talking about how he's going in detail about how he was in battle in the military, but he, like, got discharged because he stopped showing up or something. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm sure you're blowing that up out of proportion. It is true. He was talking about how he went into battle to try to appeal to the gun rights voters. But he didn't. I don't like that. I don't like when like the politicians just blatantly lie. That's the main thing they can do aside from.
You just got X'd.
I just got boosted through guardrails.
Yeah, you just got X'd.
But that can happen.
Yeah, no, X Cup, one of the main criticisms I have of X Cup is that they didn't test it.
I like it though.
Oh no,
makes it
I'm
more
not saying
charming.
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just, it could be better, is all I'm saying.
I don't know. That's funnier though. I like funny. I'll take funny over quality.
Honestly,
Oh! Damn.
honestly, if they want to, honestly, I would love it if they just did like F-Zero 99, but it was just exported.
I think Mr. Zero's not there because there's not a fourth player. Because we have two AI guys. Yeah, well, of course they
He
did
says
X Cup.
something when it selects it. I don't know. What it is.
I guess we'll hear it in editing. Well, I will. Well, this is just a sad outcome. Okay, before we mash through, I want to see how many victories we have. Oh, I got 12. Sick. You got
2.
2. Okay.
Okay.
I think Devil's Force is the only one we haven't done out of this set. But just, I feel like there's no winning in politics. And I want you to tell me about your take on this. I haven't looked into it because I don't care enough, but I am curious. My dad brings up this point. He has a few times now. And, like, it seems like a glaring issue, and there's no way it's true, but it is, knowing, like, the state of the world, it is possibly true. You know, he always talks about how they rigged the election, right?
Right.
And I don't believe that they did. But I'm not saying that nobody did or ever has, because, I mean, come on.
The only ones that have ever rigged the elections were the Republicans.
Yeah. No, I mean, that...
They tried to rig the count. Specifically, let me get it right.
Yeah.
Let me slander them correctly.
Okay, but my question is, my dad keeps talking about how there were 150 million votes or something like that the last election. and they changed late at night. Like they just suddenly found another like 40,000 votes or something, or 40 million, sorry, like at 3 a.m. right at the very end of the election, as Trump was winning. Now I've heard that before.
Trump wasn't winning.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually look into it, but
Trump wasn't winning, and then when they found those, most of those were actually votes for Trump. And they didn't sway that.
Here's the point I need to look up because it's just a quick mathematical thing. My dad says, how are there 150 million votes in that election when there are only 130 million registered voters in the United States? Like, are they just making those numbers up?
I would imagine. Honestly, that sounds like a number a Republican would make up. That sounds like someone looking for voter fraud where there isn't any.
Again, shout out to my Republican friends who may be watching this, all one of you. You know who you are.
Hi, Justin.
No, Justin has never watched one of my videos.
Oh, no,
I'm talking about Jason. Jason Smalley.
Oh, yeah.
He watches my videos.
I forget that I know like 4 people named Jason.
4?
Yeah.
I know several.
You, Jay Smalley, Aiden's roommate. That's where I know, like...
Alright, we're gonna be her in honor of,
Black History Month, I think.
That's February. In honor of the horror... I was dreading editing that. I thought about editing it out.
What?
I had this conversation where I was like... I thought it was gonna be worse. Every time I have a conversation like that, I think, oh, I handled that terribly.
Like,
I'm just thinking,
oh, okay.
I was like, I didn't notice.
Can you explain the conversation?
Yes. I was like, I didn't even notice this was a black woman. And I was like, okay, nice inclusivity. And then later, I was like, I don't know why I was talking about it. I was like, yeah, and like I didn't notice that she was a black woman. And then I was like, oh, I forgot half of it. But again, it wasn't that bad. I was just saying like, and I'm obviously not trying to say, oh, I'm colorblind and that makes me better than you because I don't notice things like that.
The whole I don't see color thing. Well, that you're like part of the problem, dumbass.
Now, I'm not saying that's even the case. I'm just saying that's not the first thing I'm going to notice in like a video game or in a lot of situations. Like I have to sit there and look at a person.
Well, I mean, she's black, so the game is woke, so... Have you been seeing those?
Oh,
please tell me people.
Past several years.
Please tell me people have been exposing you to the isthisgamewoke.com.
Oh my God, is that real?
Listings. Yes, it's Steam listings, but it has like the woke reviews, and 90% of them are like contains overtly pro DEI messaging. A black woman was on screen for two frames.
Sorry for all that sound, guys. I was kicking the cat out.
The funniest thing is they can't decide on whether or not Warhammer, the hyper-masculine parody of pretty much everything, is woke or not.
Oh my God. This kills me. And again, I have nothing against individual conservatives at all. Like, I get a lot of the conservative points. I just think it's not an ideal that works. Similarly, I don't think a lot of liberal ideals work. I think if you take all the good ones and put them together, you got great people. And if you great policies.
I think the entire system's fucked from the very core.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And we can't.
We are James McCloud. Fuck it.
I don't know if like we're beyond fixing it, but we're getting close.